software that there is. Around 7 of them I've tried. Now the reason is because I have 4 lovely children, and I felt that I needed to be able to monitor their activities. I've got teenagers as well, and they're the ones that I really use it most of all with, because they're off doing their own things. I wanted to make sure they're getting where they needed to go on buses and things like that as well, and also monitor what's going on Facebook. We've had some issues over the time with bullies and the wrong things being said and friending people that they probably shouldn't be friending as well. So this was able to give me an opportunity and my wife to be able to monitor everything that goes on and keep our children safe. I mean, it's extremely important, I find, and a very big necessity these days as well. There is so many social platforms, it's so hard to monitor everything they do, especially if you're working parents as well. So this also is good for employers that need to monitor their employees, and for loved ones that need to keep a track of their partner if they think something may be going on a little sus there as well. Okay, even if they're going on holidays, or you can even track your own phone in case you lose it or get stolen as well. So let me just go over. What I'm going to do is cover these two today. It's Highster Mobile versus Flexispy, both very reputable companies, both very, very good apps. One, on the other hand, is far cheaper, and that's why I went for it, and that would actually be Highster Mobile. So let me quickly cover the features and the compatibility of both of these different applications. So with the features, just scroll up here and you'll see. Now there's lots of features, but these are just the core features and the most popular ones. Now SMS text messages, you can read all incoming and outgoing text messages that have been sent or received by the target phone. You'll see who sent them, what time they were sent, everything, every single part of it, and the actual message as well. Now this is great because a lot of my kids, I've caught them sending messages to people they shouldn't be at 1, 2 a.m. in the morning, which is ridiculous, and this was able to help me monitor what was going on there and put a stop to it. You can block certain messages as well, so you can really control the entire thing. GPS location, absolutely my favorite, one of my favorite features. You can actually track via a Google map where they are, what they're doing, and everything you need to track on them as well. So it's real time and live as well. So you can see their whereabouts at any time. You get a live control panel. Now, live control panel is basically a secret password that you get and a dashboard that you can log into, and you can go ahead and access all the information that's been tracked on that target device. So this enables you to safely monitor them from anywhere at all, from work, from home, from your mobile, anywhere at all. Okay, so it's really, really cool. Now, iMessages, big one these days. Everybody is doing iMessages. If they've got an iPhone or iPads or anything to do with Apple, they're going to be using iMessages because it's a lot freer. Obviously, it's free. So therefore, Highster Mobile enables you to track everything there. The message that's been sent, who it's sent to, who's received it, who's been sent to them, and the time that it's been sent as well, and how frequent they're doing it as well. And you can block certain iMessage accounts if you don't want them sending messages or receiving messages from that particular person. Video logs and photos, that's meant to say photos, so photo and video log, you can actually see what photos have been taken and what videos have been taken, and you'll be able to see every single one that's been placed onto that actual target device. Okay, picture taking is really, really taken off these days. People do like sexting and all that as well, so if you want to track that, you can definitely do that with the Highster Mobile. Call logs, another one of my favorite features here is you can actually track who's been called, who's calling them, the time of the call, the duration of the call, the number, even if it's not in their contact book, and you can actually see the messages as well that's been done. So it's really, really powerful and a much needed feature, of course. Now, browser history. This is another good one as well. I find this better with my younger kids because, you know, you got these apps, they've all got their own iPads, they've got their own Androids, and they'll get an ad pop up, you know, some porn site or something silly like that, and they'll click on that. Unbeknownst to them, they'll end up on some site. Now I can block those sites. I can actually see where they've been visiting, how long they're visiting, what times they're visiting these sites as well. So it gives me a real good monitoring abilities to monitor all their browsing on the internet. Okay. Social networking, love it, absolutely. This is probably one of my favorite ones again. There's a few favorite ones, but this one enables me to track every single thing that's going on with messages, private messages, the whole show on all social media platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Skype, WhatsApp. I mean, everything. It covers the entire lot, because social media these days is really how our kids connect, how other people connect. If anything's going on online, it's usually done through social media. So this enables me to monitor and track every single part of that. The stealth camera, what this allows me to do is actually activate the camera on the target phone and record a video of what's going on around the phone, whatever the phone can see, I can see, or take a photograph so as well. So it's really great for capturing evidence. So if they say, oh, I'm at the movies, and you take a photo of what's going on around them or a video, you can see they're at a party or somewhere they shouldn't be. Okay, so this is really, really good as well, and I use that feature quite a lot. Some additional features is email logs, so you can actually monitor all the emails incoming, outgoing, what was said. Contacts, so you can see who's on their contact book, who's been added, who's been removed, the whole show. Installed applications, you can see what applications have been installed on the target device, okay, and you can block certain applications if you want to as well. Search alerts, so if they're searching online for a particular term that you don't want them to be searching for, you'll be alerted straight away on your dashboard to tell you that they're actually now currently searching for this particular term, and you can quickly go ahead and block that or put a stop to it. Okay, you can monitor all applications, so you can see how often they're using their applications, whether they're doing in-app purchases and things like that, and spending your money as well. Very good for employers to monitor their employees as well on this one. Remotely uninstall. So if you want to uninstall the application, you can do that remotely. You don't even need to have a hold of the target phone, which is really cool. Remotely lock. Now I use this. I've got it on my target on my phone because I do tend to lose a bit. So if I do lose it, I can go ahead and lock that phone down so no one can use it, can touch it, can make calls from it, or get any sensitive information off there. Then I can go ahead and check it where it is via the GPS tracker, find it, and away I go. As mentioned, it blocks applications, so you can block all applications, and you can remotely take pictures as well. So you can take pictures from the phone, as I mentioned before, and GPS, one of my favorite ones and probably used most. So you can use GPS on command. So at any stage, you can click on it, you'll find out where they are, you can watch them travel to and from wherever they're supposed to be going, and you can actually see on a Google map the exact address, and it's very accurate and real time. Social media, as we discussed, covers everything in social media, and also WhatsApp's messages. So you will be able to get all those messages as well. Okay, so that's pretty much Highster Mobile. Now, when it comes to the compatibility of Highster Mobile, it does just about everything that you need. It doesn't do BlackBerry, and that's the only difference here with this and Flexispy, but it will do absolutely every Android device and absolutely every Apple device. Okay, iPhones, iPads, iPods, you name it, does the lot. It also is compatible with the new iOS 9 system as well, so right through to your latest iPhones, which is the iPhone 6S, I think it is. It'll cover absolutely everything. Now, I've got one of each because my daughter has an iPhone and my son and my other kids have Androids. Okay, so it's really important to be able to cover both, and Highster Mobile does that for me. Alright, now let me whip over to Flexispy, and I'll quickly show you what that's all about. Now, Flexispy, even though it is a little bit more expensive, it is very, very good. They have an installation service as well, which is really handy. They have a demo. It's really, really good, and it covers just about everything. A few more compatibility options as well, and the features are pretty much the same except for one major thing. So I'll show you these. Now, what they've got, this is the major feature that's different. You can listen in to live calls, so you can actually listen into the call live, and you can record those calls. So it's great for getting evidence as well. You can see the call logs, you can VoIP recording, VoIP call logs, you can listen into the surroundings, same as Highster Mobile, you can record the surroundings, same as Highster Mobile, and FaceTime Spycam is actually available as well. Text messages, so you can read and spy on all text messages, both incoming and outgoing. You can delete messages that are containing particular keywords if you don't want them in there. You can read all their emails, and you can actually send a fake or a spoof message as well, so you can catch them out if you're that way inclined. You can spy on all passwords, as well, any application passwords and email passwords. Once again, they do the GPS. GPS tracking is very important, and this covers that as well, much the same as Highster Mobile. IM chats, so instant messaging on everything. So WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Viber, Line, Skype, WeChat, iMessage, BBM, BlackBerry Pins, Yahoo Messenger, Snapchat, Hangouts, and Kik. And I have no idea what Kik is, but social media platform. You can spy on multimedia, so you can view all the video files, image files, and audio files as well. Okay, this is all able to you to spy completely remotely as well. And once again, the same as Highster Mobile, this is 100% undetectable. So they don't know in any way. There's no apps on the phone. There's nothing. It's all hidden. It's all done in stealth mode, so they don't know that you're actually spying on them at all. Okay, really, really important. So you can see the same thing here, all the internet, so you can spy on all web pages visited, the times they've viewed them, how often they view them, the bookmarks, everything. Okay, so it really does cover the whole lot. Applications, so you can spy on all their applications, i.e. their address book, calendar, notes, any programs that they've installed, and their activities of the programs that they do use as well. You'll receive alerts if they change their SIM card, which really won't matter because it still stays on the phone if they change their SIM card over and over. But you'll receive an alert if they do. Specific contacts, so you can actually get an alert if they're contacting someone you do not want them to contact. And an alert wizard, which is basically enables you to set up any alert that you want. Okay. Spy in secret, so obviously that's what I was saying before, it's completely undetectable. It hides any jailbreaking, so if you're using an iPhone, you've got to jailbreak it. It'll hide the fact that it's jailbroken as well. And it hides the actual application at all. It's not even in the task manager. It's nowhere. It's not even on the phone. Once again, it's easy to install. It's online remote commands. It's easy to upgrade, automatic upgrade actually. Updates automatically, and renewing, if you're doing this one, you'll be paying a renewing fee, but it does that automatically as well. And you can uninstall it completely without touching the target phone at all. Okay. Now these guys are great. They've got a 24/7 contact number, same as Highster Mobile. The support is excellent. You know, if you're going to look for something, you want to make sure they're, you know, a big enough company like Highster Mobile or Flexispy. You get the support that you need. Okay. So let me show you the compatibility on this one. All Androids, okay, so it does everything, same as Highster Mobile. All iPhones and iPads, same as Highster Mobile. The only difference, as I said before, it covers BlackBerry. So if you've got a BlackBerry you want to monitor, you can do that with Flexispy. Same with Nokia Symbians. So if you wanted to monitor a Symbian, you can do that as well with Flexispy. Okay, so now here is the reason why I went for Highster Mobile. I did go ahead and get this one for a 3-month period. It was like $100. And I just didn't want to be paying the $100 every 3 months. It just felt a little bit expensive for me personally. It may not be for some people, but for me it was. So let me just show you the options. You know, you can get it for 1 month for $68 and sort of test it out. That's cool, and you can cancel it any time. I did this one, so it was $99 as well. Now, if you're probably smarter than I am, you'd probably go for 12 months for $149, right? Really cool. Problem is, this one doesn't give you, this is a premium one, it doesn't give you to listen in live on phone calls over here. So, you know, it's good, but it does miss out on a couple of features. So that's why I thought, well, you know, if I'm going to pay that much per month, I could just pay a one-time fee with Highster Mobile and get everything as well. So that's why I went for Highster Mobile in the long run, to use on a permanent basis. Now with this one, it does give you everything, absolutely everything, and the spoofing tools and the live recording, everything, right? But for 3 months it's $199, and for 12 months it's $349. So if you've got the money and you can afford to do so, and I mean your kids and employers, they're important, right? So the idea is, if you've got the money, spend the money and go for Flexispy, because you will get these additional features. Okay, it's really, really cool. But let me show you why I decided to go for Highster Mobile. Now Highster Mobile, so Highster Mobile Pro Edition is only $69.99. So it's $69.99 once. That's it. You just pay once. That's it. It's done. You own it. You can install it. You get all the instructions, videos, everything you need to do and know on how to do it. Private dashboard, passwords, license number, everything's sent to you, all anonymously, by the way, and it's completely undetectable for a one-time fee of $69.99. Now, because I've got 4 kids, this is why I went for this, because I wanted to monitor all 4 phones, and I didn't want to be paying that much every month on a constant basis. So what I'm going to do is I'll put a link below this video of 2 different reviews that I've done. One is for Flexispy and one is for Highster Mobile. I'll also put a link straight to both of those official pages, so you can actually go here and see this, and you can go over here and see this as well. So I'll put a link below this video. Now I advise that you go ahead and check them both out, but if you're taking my recommendation and you want to save a few dollars and get the best apps available, I would definitely 100% recommend you have a look at Highster Mobile and go ahead and grab that one. Obviously there's a money back guarantee with these as well, and there's a phone number that you can actually call via Skype or off your phone as well, which allows you to contact them at any time you want and get some support and help if you need any at all. So go ahead, click on the link below, check out Highster Mobile. It's my recommended spy app software, and I guarantee you'll love it. I hope this video has been of help, and I'll see you in the next comparison review.